What truly separates the wealthy from the rest of the population? Is it luck, inheritance, or is there something fundamentally different happening inside their minds? And today, I will decode the 5 psychological mindsets that wire the wealthy differently. This is not about get-rich-quick tricks. It is about how billionaires and self-made millionaires think, work, and perceive the world in ways that you can learn and apply yourself. The first and most foundational mindset is an unshakable internal locus of control. In psychology, this means believing that your life is shaped by your own actions, not luck, fate, or external forces. Studies show that over 90% of self-made millionaires demonstrate this mindset. When they fail, and they fail often, they do not blame the economy, politics, or competitors. Instead, they ask, what decision did I make? What signals did I miss? What could I have done differently? Contrast this with the average mindset. The boss was unfair. The market was bad. The system is rigged. The wealthy invert this thinking. I didn't communicate my value effectively. I misread the market. I failed to adapt. This shift is transformative. By internalizing responsibility, they become architects of reality, not victims of circumstance. Think about Jeff Bezos in the early days of Amazon. When the company nearly collapsed during the dot-com crash, he didn't say, "The market destroyed us." He said, "We misallocated resources. We need to refocus." That mindset kept Amazon alive and turned it into one of the largest companies in history. The second trait is a fascinating paradox. Billionaires combine extreme optimism with calculated paranoia. On one hand, they are wildly optimistic. They genuinely believe they can build trillion-dollar companies, colonize Mars, or revolutionize industries. This optimism gives them courage to attempt the impossible. On the other hand, they are paranoid in execution. They constantly ask, what could go wrong? What hidden risks am I missing? Elon Musk is a textbook example. He speaks optimistically about humanity becoming a multi-planetary species, yet inside SpaceX, he demands exhaustive failure testing, risk modeling, and contingency planning. Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's partner, calls this inverting. Instead of only asking how to succeed, they ask, how might we fail? Then they design systems to prevent those failures. The average person avoids risk. The wealthy embrace risk, but only after quantifying and controlling it. Their optimism fuels their vision. Their paranoia ensures survival. The third mindset is how the wealthy view time. For most people, time equals money. Work an hour, earn an hour's pay. The wealthy reject this. They think in terms of value, not hours. They ask, is this the highest value use of my time? If not, they delegate, automate, or eliminate the task. Take Richard Branson. He runs over 400 companies, yet he does not handle emails or scheduling. Why? Why? Because his hourly opportunity cost is astronomical. Every hour he spends on admin could be worth millions in lost opportunities. This is why wealthy individuals aggressively hire assistants, outsource repetitive tasks, and automate systems. By constantly buying back their time, they unlock cognitive bandwidth for strategy, innovation, and relationship building. Their formula is simple. Delegate what others can do. Automate what machines can do. Eliminate what machines can do. Eliminate what doesn't matter. This creates a flywheel. More free time and more high-leverage actions and more wealth, more ability to buy time back. The rich are not just making money, they are buying their own freedom of thought. The fourth mindset is identity. Most people see themselves as consumers of solutions. The wealthy see themselves as creators of solutions. They are hardwired to scan the environment for inefficiencies, frustrations, or unmet needs, and view them as opportunities, not problems. That's why so many billionaire stories begin with, I started this company to solve my own problem. Howard Schultz didn't just sell coffee. He solved the problem of creating a third place between home and work. Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx, wasn't chasing billions. She was solving her own frustration with uncomfortable pantyhose. Wealth followed because scalable solutions generate scalable rewards. Their ego is tied not to their job title or possessions, but to their ability to create solutions. They measure self-worth in terms of output, not consumption. The fifth mindset is how they approach relationships. Most people build relationships passively. Friends, coworkers, acquaintances. For the wealthy, relationships are strategic, intentional, and volitional. They actively cultivate networks that provide mutual value. They seek out mentors who stretch their thinking, peers who share opportunities, and protégés they can invest in. This doesn't mean their connections are fake. It means they understand that in today's world, information and opportunities flow through high-trust networks. Bill Gates once said, "Your most valuable asset is not your money, it's who you know and what they know about you." Billionaires build brain trusts, not just contact lists. They view networking not as getting something, but as becoming someone with access to collective intelligence. So, let's recap the billionaire brain. Internal locus of control. You are the architect of your destiny. Strategic optimism, paranoia. Dream big, but prepare for disaster. Value-centric time. Treat time as your most finite resource. Solution-based identity. Define yourself by the problems you solve. Volitional networking. Build a brain trust that amplifies intelligence. Wealth, then, is not just numbers in a bank account. It is the outward manifestation of a specific internal psychology. And the good news? These mindsets are not genetic. They are learnable, repeatable, and trainable. Your challenge is simple. Audit your last week. How much time did you spend on high-value actions? How much did you waste on tasks that could be delegated or eliminated? Change that ratio and you begin wiring your brain like the wealthy. If this analysis gave you clarity, help the algorithm spread the message. Like this video, subscribe for more data-driven breakdowns, and share in the comments which of these 5 mindsets you will begin developing today.